Hi, this is Carole Conlon, and this is tip number 10 in our spiritual work series. Today's topic is ghosts and separates. It's important to know what you're dealing with in that spirit realm. Ghosts are kind of a dime a dozen type of spirit that hasn't crossed over yet, and for some reason may not know they're dead, maybe being held back in the earth's energy by someone or by an event, by something else they still need to do. They can be busybodies too. Their vibration is higher than ours, of course, but most of them, again, are stuck. And there are people that actually go around ghost busting, helping the dead cross over, so to speak. If you're interested in more information on it, one book that I really enjoyed was by Mary Summer-Rain called Phantoms Afoot. She and her former husband, were going around the country finding haunted spots and doing energetic work to bring themselves to a level where they could actually communicate with the ghosts. It was a very interesting technique that I don't think too many people could do, but you can still communicate with them in other ways. Best way I have found is to work with spirit. Oftentimes a ghost can be playful, angry, and cause problems. So we really don't want them cluttering up our space. I have found that occasionally, I'm a very even-tempered person normally, and every once in a while, it's like I get so angry out of the blue, and it's like I want to punch a hole in the wall, and that really isn't me. What I have found is if I test at that point, I've picked up an entity. You can pick them up going to the grocery store. You can actually pick them up through the phone if you're working or talking to somebody who has a lot of entities attached. So you want to get rid of them easily. Call upon Archangel Michael and his team of spirits and ask them to please clear. There are also some prayers you can say. There's sprays. You can use dragon's blood is good for that, which is a tree resin, not actually dragon's blood. At one point, I was faced with a pretty high-level entity that was not very light at all. There was no light whatsoever. That experience proved to me that I really don't know what I'm doing, and why not call the experts? Call for some help from the spirit realm, from Archangel Michael's team to do the work. They know what to do, and they can do it quickly, easily, much better than you can. Don't play around with a lot of things like with ghosts and stuff. Playful ghosts, what I've done is try to clear any reason that they're there. Is it the person, a place, a thing that's holding them to the spot? And I can clear that, and then they can go. Or sometimes there's a program with a person that is incarnated. So you want to clear the program so that the entities can go and not come back. The separates I mentioned also are much higher level than ghosts. Very difficult to see. Usually a ghost, it's where you catch it in the corner of your eye, but if you turn your head, you're not going to see anything. The separates, you don't even get a glance of them. I see the separates as vigilantes sometimes because they're coming in on their own accord. They have crossed over and returned attached to somebody, and they're there to get revenge. They're there to do something that they really want to do. We spoke of the High Self Committee getting information for a person. Well, the separates will not work at all with that. They don't care about who they're attached to. So we don't want them either. Go ahead and, again, Archangel Michael's team. And I just ask, check everybody's IDs and get rid of any of the separates. You will find them, as long as there are no programs holding them to the person, they can go, and they will go. That was tip number 10 in our little spiritual work series on separates and ghosts and who's got the white hats and who's got the black hats. I hope you've enjoyed this series. We'll be coming back. We'll be touching on body and mind as well. And so we'll hope to see you then.